Welcome to the Empath's Power Channel, a support platform where empaths come together to share, grow, and thrive. In the swirling cosmos of human interaction, narcissists are often likened to beings of a different order, a different species even. The comparison to reptilian aliens may seem hyperbolic, but it paints an evocative picture of their emotional mechanics and the way they navigate social terrain. Reptiles, in biological terms, are driven by primitive parts of their brains, the so-called reptilian complex. This cluster of structures governs basic survival mechanisms, aggression, dominance, territoriality, and ritualistic behavior. In the same vein, narcissists often operate on a similarly basic level, emotionally speaking, focusing primarily on their own needs and desires. Like reptilian aliens in science fiction, narcissists appear to wear a human suit, behaving outwardly as we expect humans to behave. They smile, they converse, they charm. But beneath this veneer, they are motivated by self-interest and a desire for dominance and control. The skin of the reptile is cold, and it relies on external sources to warm itself. Similarly, the narcissist feeds on the warmth and energy of others, their narcissistic supply, to inflate their own sense of self. They need others to reflect back at them a grandiose image of themselves. Reptiles are known for their remarkable ability to camouflage, adapting their color and texture to blend seamlessly into their environment. Similarly, narcissists are masters of mimicry and deception, mirroring the emotions and desires of those around them to blend in, all while hiding their true intentions. The reptilian alien metaphor also captures the unfamiliar and unsettling emotional landscape that narcissists inhabit. Where we expect empathy, understanding, and compassion, we find cold calculation, manipulation, and indifference. It can feel as if we're interacting with a being from another world. The gaze of the reptile is a gaze that does not see others as emotional beings, but as objects in their landscape, resources to be used. This perspective mirrors the narcissist's lack of empathy and their objectification of others. People are not seen as individuals with feelings and needs, but as tools to serve their ends. Reptiles are predators, patiently waiting for the right moment to strike their unsuspecting prey. This predatory nature can be seen in the way narcissists manage their relationships, using manipulation and deceit to keep their targets off balance, striking when least expected. But, even as we draw these comparisons, we must remember that unlike reptilian aliens, narcissists are humans. They are products of their experiences and their biology. They can cause harm and leave deep emotional scars, but they are not invincible or otherworldly beings. They are individuals navigating the world with a significantly distorted emotional compass. Recognizing the reptilian behavior of narcissists can be an empowering tool. It equips us to identify manipulative behaviors, set boundaries, and protect our emotional well-being. Understanding the nature of the reptilian alien among us allows us to make informed choices about how we interact and how much of ourselves we expose. Yet, it's essential to remember that our goal is not to demonize or fear the reptilian alien, but to understand it. Narcissists, like all people, are multifaceted. Their behaviors, while harmful and often destructive, are likely rooted in their own unresolved trauma and emotional deficits. The better we can comprehend these dynamics, the more effectively we can respond to their challenges. In our human family, we must embrace empathy even in the face of those who may not understand it. The narrative of the reptilian alien is not one of fear, but of understanding and resilience. It tells us that even when faced with the cold gaze of the narcissist, we can hold fast to our warmth. We are more than our encounters with narcissists, we are survivors. We are capable of growth and of love. The reptilian comparison doesn't diminish the potential for recovery. Instead, it elucidates the intricate dance of power and manipulation that forms the backdrop of the narcissistic relationship. Seeing the narcissist as a reptilian entity can be a catalyst for self-protection. Noticing the cold gaze, the self-interest, the manipulation can be a sign to shield oneself, set boundaries, and pull back from a potentially toxic dynamic. However, the image of the narcissist as a reptilian alien shouldn't render us hopeless. In a world so diverse, so beautifully complex, there is space for every kind of life form. There is room for growth, for learning, for the application of wisdom in the face of adversity. Just as an ecosystem thrives with a vast array of life forms, our social world too is a complex interplay of varied personalities. The existence of the narcissist doesn't subtract from the love, compassion, and empathy found in others. It serves to highlight the very attributes they lack and we value. Understanding the metaphor of the reptilian alien is a tool for empowerment. It reminds us of our resilience, our capacity to adapt and survive, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. This understanding fortifies us, reminding us of our inherent worthiness of respect and love. We are more than their targets or their sources of supply. We are not mere objects in their landscape, but vibrant beings teeming with life, with thoughts and feelings that matter, with stories worth telling and lives worth living. As we navigate our lives in the company of these metaphorical reptiles, it's essential to remember the importance of self-care. A reptile may drain us of warmth, but we have the power to replenish it. By investing in our well-being, nurturing our emotional health, and fostering strong, empathetic relationships, we can safeguard our warmth from the cold grip of the narcissist. Just as not all reptiles are dangerous, not all individuals with narcissistic traits are inherently harmful. The comparison to a reptilian alien should not become a broad brush tarring all people with a high degree of narcissism. It is vital to assess each situation individually and consider the entire context. The concept of the reptilian alien encapsulates the foreignness we can often feel in the presence of a narcissist. Yet, it also serves to remind us that we, as humans, are resilient, adaptable, and fundamentally social creatures, capable of deep connection and empathetic interaction. In the face of such adversity, we are not powerless. We possess the ability to understand, to grow, and to protect ourselves. We may share our world with reptilian aliens, but we need not be their victims. Empowered with knowledge and understanding, we can navigate our world with wisdom and grace, standing tall in the warmth of our shared humanity. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights. Your support helps us continue to produce valuable content and raise awareness about important mental health topics.